Hello, 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 everyone. This is Pinkie the Housewife. Thank you all for being here this morning. Well, it's still morning to me, okay? But thank you all for being here. We got a good show today. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're not going to waste too much time because I got a lot I want to get out to you all. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. But before I do that, today is September the 10th. Okay. Yesterday, it was a whole lot of mess going on yesterday. A lot of mess going on. But before we get into all that mess that was going on yesterday, let's go ahead and get the house rules out of the way. All right. I want to welcome everybody to the Pink House. Okay. I will be carrying this today on both of my channels, Pinkie the Housewife and my second channel, Pink Global. All right. So it doesn't matter which one you're on. Same thing for both. Okay. Now, let me just have everybody, if you can, this is going to help me out greatly by hitting that like button. That helps YouTube to keep me in the algorithm and sending my video out to more people that may like my content. So if you can do that for me, I will greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. You can hit the like button. It's free. You can subscribe to the channel. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. All right. It just helps me to keep bringing you great content. All right. Also, thank you guys. Now, let's go ahead and get down to the matter at hand. All right. Whew. Let me just bring up this. You got this woman here. This woman here, guys. This woman here at the top left. Let me show you a picture of her. That's her right there. You see this woman right here? That's who I'm talking about right there. Her name is Tori. Tori. Yes. Girl, you are messed up. You are effed up. That's all I could tell her. Her name is Tori Branum. Branum, I think it is. She's the one that called ICE on the Hyundai plant. Yes, she did. She's the one that called, and she's so happy about it. I mean, she is very, very thrilled about her actions. But she messed up because she did not think. Woman takes brains. Think. No, it don't even take brains. 5-year-old could have told you that. A 5-year-old could have told you that. And that, I don't think 5-year-olds in first grade yet. They may be in kindergarten. Or unless their birthday getting ready to come around right away. But one of them could have told you that. You should have went over to one of those kindergarten schools and asked. Ask one of them. Have a sit down and ask, what should I do about this matter? Tell them what you want to do, and they can tell you, hey, woman, that's a bad idea. But that's what you want to do. So you get the wrath that's coming to you. Those people are mad at you. They're all mad at you. And I can't help her. Because even if I could, I wouldn't even lift a finger to help her. Okay. Well, maybe somebody out there may try to explain to her. I don't know. guys. So, but I do want to show you all a little short video. You know, I always like showing those at the very beginning. Oh, well, that's my disclaimer. I put up again. Oh my God. Yes, I did. Let me just share this video with you. Oh Lord, let me just get it up. Uh, oh Lord, I showed myself. Oh my Lord. You can see it's too early for me. It is too early for me. Let me just get it straight. Nope, that's not it. That's it. Okay. See this here? Tori Branum tipped off ice. Yes, she did. And she's so happy about it. She said, it's me. It's me. I don't want to did that. I don't want did that. I did it. Me, little old me. I tipped off ice. Yes, I did. Okay. And she's trying to be a candidate. Okay. I'm gonna just I know.
There were 452 illegals apprehended at the Hyundai mega plant construction site yesterday near Savannah, and I was the one that reported the information that I had to ICE. There were 452 illegals apprehended at the Hyundai mega plant construction site yesterday near Savannah, and I was the one that reported the information that I had to ICE.
I just had to do that. I just had to show you that. I thought that was so funny. You know, sometimes you got to show stupid as stupid as a stupid do or whatever. This is saying that people say, I don't know what it is, but stupid as a stupid do, I don't know. Stupid do as stupid, I don't know, guys. I don't know all these old signs, but okay. Now, this is a podcast that I watch all the time. Okay. And oh, before I do that, let me welcome everybody. I just had to show you. I just got carried away. Hi, N. Hepper. Thank you for being here. Oh, I love the hearts and flowers. Thank you. Thank you, Nate, for being here as well. And then Renita, thank you for being here. Thank you. And good morning, everybody. Hi, Sisling Bunny. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And everybody else that's in the bushes. Thank you all for supporting everybody. Thank you all for all my members and subscribers. I do appreciate all that you're doing. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with this. But there's a channel, not a channel, but a podcast that I watch all the time. It's called the MeidasTouch. Okay. I watch it all the time. And because I watch it all the time, at least I think every day, or at least I would say about at least 5 times out of the week. Put it like that, because some days if I'm traveling different places, I'm not going to see it. Okay, but anyway, this is the MeidasTouch. Great. I love it. Okay, and this is something that he dropped just today. Okay, he dropped, no, today is the 10th. Yes, he dropped this today. Okay, it just dropped today. All right, and he did say, make sure you share this video, share this information, share the video. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing. Okay, because I found it quite interesting. I was listening to it while I get dressed this morning, and yeah, so here we go. It's very short. It's very short, only 25 minutes and 6 seconds long. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Only 9 minutes in. So let's go ahead and get on with the get on. Okay. This I'll just let you all see the title and everything for yourself, okay? I'm not going to do no more. I'll just let you see it for yourself.
Like this, why we created the MeidasTouch network. Donald Trump is unleashing hell across the United States as he sends his ICE Gestapo in militarized formation to attack migrants and citizens alike. I have a favor to ask of you. Please share this video with as many people as you can. I rarely ask for favors, but we need as many people in this country and the world to know what is truly taking place in the United States as people are being rounded up, beaten, sent to concentration camps, disappeared, and having their lives destroyed by this authoritarian regime. It's not a question of whether authoritarianism is coming. It is here right now. The question is, what do we do to fight back? We expose it, we resist, we build this grassroots movement together. And I want to give a shout out to all the citizen journalists, the courageous citizen journalists who have helped capture these videos. So what you'll see right here, 2 more ICE protesters getting brutally slammed headfirst into pavement in Los Angeles, sending a man to the hospital for a concussion check, peacefully protesting. A woman is tackled by 4 agents, then dragged across the street with each agent grabbing a hand or foot. At least 245 U.S. citizens have been arrested over the past 5 months. I think that number is actually significantly higher now, for peacefully protesting outside of the Metropolitan Detention Center in downtown Los Angeles. You'll see these Homeland Security so-called officers behaving in this horrific way. Here, play this clip. Then we go to Portland, Oregon, where an ICE protester is brutally slammed backwards into concrete for simply calling out the agent. Over the course of the ICE protest in Portland, a U.S. veteran was tackled and pinned down, suffocating in tear gas. A nurse was shot with pepper ball in the eye for using a megaphone. You have schools were forced to close, to move locations due to excessive tear gas, along with other chemical munitions. Let me show you what took place. Let's play it.
You fucking bitch, Mom! Fucking bitch! I bet your mom's real fucking proud of me! Citizen people! Every fucking day, up here! Fucking tear! Bitch ass!
And next, I want to give a shout out to my friend Sandy Bacon, and she's been in that federal courthouse in New York, that immigration courthouse. She's there basically every day documenting the atrocities that are being committed. Here's what she just recorded, and everybody support Sandy Bacon's work. She's got a PayPal. She's an independent video journalist who I think is one of the best out there. And she's been doing this for a long time, and she's on the front lines always exposing authoritarianism. Sandy writes, tense moments outside immigration court today at 26 Federal Plaza. A man leaves his scheduled hearing and he's surrounded by ICE agents asking his name. He yells, "Why are you pushing me? I'm a U.S. citizen. Let me get my paperwork. Why are you attacking me? What the hell is going on here?" Take a look at what Sandy captured. And we're seeing this at that immigration courthouse over and over again. Here, play this clip.
Su abogado de migración no tiene que contestar.
My license. You can check everything. Whatever you want. We'll check it right now. What's your name? Why did you push me? That's not right. You can check everything, whatever you want. Okay. Well, why did you push me? All right. Why you push me? No, why you push me? Hey, just push me. You know, why you push me? You're free to go. The issue is you failed to well, you didn't identify yourself.
Look, I'll explain to you right now. We were attempting to question who you were to see if you were someone who was taken into custody. We were under the impression that you were someone we were going to want to take into custody. At that time, we were going to take you to a secure area so we could question you some more. Once we realized and you claimed that you were a U.S. citizen, we found out what that was and we stopped trying to take you to secure area. That's what was going on.
But it's not the right what you got.
At the time, you was insisting on taking you into custody to a place where we could question.
I was asking, I was answering the question, right? I was trying to answer.
You didn't answer the question. Okay. Thank you.
It should be noted that the fascist right-wing United States Supreme Court has basically said, go for it. Racially profile Latinos. If someone has brown or black skin and you think that they're in an area where there may be migrants, go after them first, ask questions later, and we're seeing what happens with this dastardly and despicable Trump regime. Next, I want to show you an ICE raid at a granola bar factory. ICE surrounds the building with guard dogs. Agents detain every Hispanic-looking employee, whether they are a U.S. citizen or not, and they let everyone else go.
Hi, Liz. Thank you for coming in. Liz Castleberry, thank you so much for coming in. This is sad. And most people don't realize this could be right in your neighborhood next. It could be in a building that you work in. It could be anywhere. It doesn't matter who you are. It can be right in your back door next. Hi, Carlton. Thank you for coming. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. So y'all, this could be anywhere. We're looking at this now, and you got to remember, this is what, 8 months in, and we got this. Just think by the time this is September. We got October, November, and December coming up. Those are the hardest time for most Americans. Those, what I call, those 3 months are the holiday season. People start getting ready for the holiday season. They start October, November, and December. So we got Halloween coming up, we got Thanksgiving coming up, and we got Christmas. And don't forget New Year's. Most people don't celebrate Halloween, but there's a lot of Americans, there's a lot of kids that go out for Halloween. Are the parents going to let them go out knowing that ICE is going to be out there? They're going to be waiting for you to take your kids out? Are the kids going to be safe? Are you as a parent going to be safe walking your kids from door to door in your own neighborhood? What if you're not safe? What if they target you and your child is right there? What happened to that child in the middle of while it's dark? They don't care. This can be in your neighborhood. Your neighborhood interest, coming in, the interest way coming in, and whatever ways you can get in and out may be blocked off, where you all can't get up and go to work in the morning. What if you're an American citizen? What if you have your green card? What if you've been in this in the U.S. for 20, 30, or 40 years, but you still going to work, or you got kids that's going to school? Do you let them out to go to school? Do you get up and go to work? Do you step out your door and look down the street and see whether anybody is down there? Do you go on your sidewalk and look first, both directions, and see whether you see any parked cars that shouldn't be there? Because you know what cars normally park in your neighborhood. So what do? Do you go outside to check your mailbox when the mailman leave your mail? Because you don't know. They may be sitting in the cars waiting for you to come out, everybody to come out and start checking their mailbox. Do you pull out your trash on trash day? Set out your trash, so the trash man can come pick it up? or they may come and get you doing that. You don't know. You got to go and get groceries. You got to go buy food. What if you have a small baby in your house that need Pampers or need more milk or something? Or what if you got to go and get your prescriptions from the pharmacy? Because what if you are on lifelong prescriptions? What if you got to take your mom or your father to a doctor's appointment or for cancer treatment or the radiation or chemo or something like that they have to have? Do you not take them? Guys, these are questions. I read that the plant is closed temporarily, and the state of Georgia is likely to lose millions of tax dollars because of this. Yes, that's what you are going to see. That's why I said, Tori, the woman that's so proud of what she did, think, oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, look what I'm the one that did this. Okay. Everybody gonna be, they already mad at her. They ain't got nothing to say. She happy about it. Not many people that live in her state is happy about what she did, because she just caused them millions of dollars and a lot of jobs, because they was there for a reason. They wasn't here to stay. They was here to get the plant open and set up and start so they can train American workers. Oh my Lord. Okay. Stupid is and stupid does. That's something like that. But anyway, here we go, guys.
We feel terrorized. There is no explanation, says the owners. 70 of the 150 people working were taken away in white vans by masked individuals. Some had their legal IDs in their cars, but weren't even allowed to get their licenses or their legal IDs. The owners were shocked by the raid because they are particularly diligent in hiring migrant workers. The incident occurred at the Nutrition Bar Confectioners plant in KED, New York. Here, play this clip.
Ahí va, Yacilda. Lo está metiendo al...
Video shared with CMI Central by the statewide advocacy group Rural and Migrant Ministry shows people being led out of the facility in Cato and into a van labeled Border Patrol. They don't appear to be handcuffed, but they aren't allowed to go anywhere except that waiting van. Those at the scene say dozens were detained by federal officials. The Rural and Migrant Ministry says these people were taken to a detention center in Oswego County. The sheriff's department there has not responded to our questions.
And tonight, new video from what appears to be the moment that Homeland Security agents confronted workers inside the facility. In this video, you can see agents talking to workers, most of them women, many of whom are using their phones to record the interaction or perhaps call family or for help. This video was sent to a trusted source of CMI Central, who then forwarded to our team.
Our team reviewed these videos and found identifiable federal officers and workers that are seen in both of them. The officers can be recognized by their clothing, some of whom have logos for sports teams and non-government organizations. CMI Central also reviewed the style of their body armored vests. And
now, let me just say this, guys. Everybody know, we all know, been knowing this for years. If you're a police officer, if you're a federal FBI or agent or whatever, ICE or whatever you are, you don't walk around with a logo of a baseball team on you. You don't walk around with a pin that signifies a certain organization and stuff on you. You have a uniform, and when you put that uniform on, that uniform is all that you need. You don't have to wear, you don't walk around in all these other identifiable clothes that's not part of the uniform. Just let me know. These are nothing but paid people from February the 6th. This is those same people that stormed the Capitol. That's why they act with such brutality toward everybody. They fight, they pick fights, they punch you, they come in and just throw you on the ground and everybody pile on top of you. Because oh Lord.
duty belts, along with the contents attached to them to verify those seen in the two videos are in fact the same people.
Now, local law enforcement did help the federal officials in today's raid. Cuyahoga County Sheriff Brian Schenk says his office was contacted by the federal government to assist with traffic and security at the site while the Homeland Security investigation took place. The raid in Cato left dozens of families without answers tonight.
Yeah, that is certainly a question that we've been looking into. Gary Robinson Jr. spoke with part of the company's leadership and people who say loved ones may never come home to their families.
It started as a normal workday at Nutrition Bar Confectioners until federal agents swarmed the Cato factory. Lenny Schmidt is an owner of the company.
Came into work today and, a bunch of federal agents.
I wonder, did he vote for Orange Head Man? Did he vote for him? Not taking into account, oh yeah, half of my workers are people that I need. And Orange Head Man is talking about the same people that I hire. I'm not saying he did, but I wonder, did he do? Think, oh no, he ain't gonna mess with my people because I just voted for him. Oh, I'm sorry, I just got this mouse all over the place. Now, I feel sorry for all the people at the Cato factory. Yes, I do. I'm not gloating on nobody because I feel sorry because those people have families. They got loved ones. And they don't know whether they're going to be at home ever again. Or they don't know whether they're going to be able to see their kids again. The kids or family members not knowing that whether they're going to ever come home. You see what I'm saying? Sad.
Department were here conducting an investigation. I'm not sure how many, probably could be about 100. Wasn't able to get into the facility. They weren't letting anybody in there.
Schmidt says it was a terrifying scene. Officers with dogs and vehicles surrounding the factory.
The people that work for us are, every single one of them are wonderful people. They work hard. They come to work smiling. So every one of them is special. And to have them taken away is not only unfortunate, it's just inhumane almost the way you see it, as it's being conducted.
Schmidt says most of those detained were Hispanic workers, and many families now have no idea where their loved ones are. Outside the factory, cars still sit in the lot, a stark reminder of the people who never went home.
It's the first week of school. A lot of classes are starting for college students and everybody. This raid has disrupted a lot of families, hardworking families. All the kids are going to come home from school and ask, where's my mom? Where's my dad?
Schmidt says the factory lost a full day of production, but the bigger loss is to the community.
You feel for these people that get taken away, and they have families, they have children, they don't know what happened to them. There's no warning or rhyme or reason. Just boom, gone.
We reached out to numerous state agencies for their response, and we are still waiting to hear back from many of them. Reporting in Cato, I'm Gary Robinson Jr.
Now, let me just say this, guys. Domino effect. They're coming in and get these workers from the Cato factory, right? So the families don't know where they are. So when the kids come home from school and mama is there, daddy don't come home or mama don't come home, what do you think? The parents, whoever's left at the home, whether that's a single parent, send the kids to school, that child then would come home to nobody. What if the child is not old enough to realize, okay, what do I do? Do I call another family member? Do I go next door and tell my neighbor that my mom haven't came home or my dad haven't came home? Whoever's left, those going to be families that's leaving their homes. Those homes, the other family members are not going to stay in that home because then they're afraid they're going to come and get them out. They're going to be leaving, going into hiding or leaving and going back home or however they trying to get out of Dodge, put it like that. So then you got vacant homes. Homes are left empty. Apartments are left empty. That's another domino effect. All these empty homes, his business is losing revenue, losing money because of this. And no other worker, nobody going to want to come and work there because they're going to think they're going to come back and get me too. other people that didn't get caught up in the raid, maybe that was their day off, or maybe they was at home sick, or maybe they was on vacation that day. You think they're going to come back there and work? No. Domino effect. Sad for everyone there.
Well, tonight, the governor responded to this, saying New York will work with the federal government to secure our borders and deport violent criminals, but we will never stand for masked ICE agents separating families and abandoning children.
She goes on to say today's raids will not make New York safer. What they did was shatter hardworking families who are simply trying to build a life here, just like millions of immigrants before them.
Here's the hard truth. Nearly half of American adults say they would suffer financial hardship within 6 months of losing their primary income earner. That's not just policy failure, it's financial crisis waiting to happen. With Policy Genius, you can protect your future and your families with tools that are easy to use.
Let me just say this, guys. Y'all see what they're doing, okay? You all just be safe out there, okay? Watch where you're going. Be careful. Have a plan in place for your family. So if one day you don't come home, have a plan in place. And I do want to show you something. Let me try to find it. This card here. See this card here? They're asking, they've been giving these cards out. These cards going out to people to keep in their pocket, or keep in their purse, or keep in their wallet, because if something happens, you got a phone number. Call the Family Support Hotline at 855-435-7693. In one of my videos, you're going to hear them talk about this card, so I'm not going to go much into it, but yeah. Okay.
Detains an elderly Chicago man selling flowers. An agent wore a special gold Trump loyalty pin on his official uniform, which in my opinion is against the law. The Hatch Act forbids any wearing or displaying of partisan political pins during arrest. ICE also told witnesses, "Make America safe." Verbal campaign messages are also prohibited. The Chicago alderwoman, Gutierrez, said that the pin is emblematic of a hate campaign targeting Latino families rather than focusing on actual criminals. This incident occurred amid heightened ICE activity in Chicago neighborhoods like Archer Heights. Here, watch this.
They didn't have a court order to come to pick up someone that sells flowers on a street corner here, has been doing it for years.
Surveillance video from a nearby restaurant shows a man whom residents say sells flowers on the street being detained by multiple individuals wearing bulletproof vests labeled police and federal agent. At least one donning a Donald Trump shaped gold-colored pin. Selena Marin, a regular customer of the man taken away, says she's heartbroken.
He's been a flower vendor here for quite some time. You see him consistently, especially on the weekends. Very sweet gentleman, never causing problems with anyone.
Community activists showing up in the same spot too, saying others have also been taken into custody today in similar fashion, including this man detained at 47th and Archer, marched to a waiting vehicle while surrounded by armed men.
People may be afraid, but also people are determined to say, this is our home. This is where we belong, and we will not just sit back and tolerate our people getting kidnapped.
All of this happening in the wake of a massive march Saturday. Thousands taken to the streets protesting against President Trump as the city prepares for the possibility of ramped up federal enforcement. But officials say the bill of goods being sold as a crackdown on crime is directly at odds with the reality witnessed today in Chicago.
This is not going after the worst of the worst, as Trump or Secretary Noem have tried to justify. This is racial profiling, it's discriminatory, it's wrong, and it is a potential threat against the civil rights of everyone in this country.
Now, the street vendor, we do have a full name for. We have tried to see if there's a criminal history there. We've not been able to find one. Congressman Garcia did add today he expects to see more of what he calls intimidation tactics like today in the run-up to the Mexican Independence Day celebrations next week. We did also reach out to ICE today for comment, and we've yet to hear back. What I've done 10 tonight. Bernard Homilty, WGN News.
Next up, you have ICE detaining a man on a busy crosswalk with long guns drawn after he was found not guilty in a jury trial. The judge even ordered his bailiff to escort the man out of the courthouse, but agents jumped him. Masked agents jumped him and tried to beat him. Sheriff said he's concerned about a blue-on-blue incident where a deputy gets shot in the line of duty over miscommunications between agencies. Jadael Sanchez had been found not guilty of assault by a jury in North Carolina. This guy owns a car shop. He's lived in North Carolina for 20 years. He came to the courthouse seeking justice. He cleared his name, and then he got beat and kidnapped by ICE agents. Here, play this clip.
ICE officers armed with long guns stopped in the middle of the street and arrested a man outside of the Buncombe County Courthouse. Now, that man was recently found not guilty in a jury trial. Kimberly King joins us live now from near where this happened. And Kim, you spoke with an eyewitness there.
Patrick, that's right. An attorney who was just coming outside the courthouse, along with Amaya Sanchez's attorney, who says it happened right here in the crosswalk, ICE agents getting out.
I was standing right over here.
Asheville attorney James Mills recounts how he saw ICE agents stop on College and get out. He took this picture as they took into custody the man in the blue shirt.
People in tactical gear and long guns run towards somebody and literally just grab them.
So you believe it was ICE?
Yes.
The sheriff's department confirmed it.
This was about 11 a.m. and it was shocking in that this is America. Men with tactical vests stop in the middle of the road to take away a human being.
46-year-old Jadiel Amaya Sanchez had recently been found not guilty of a home break-in. He was leaving the courthouse on a civil filing his attorney believes was unwarranted.
This victim's wife said that within 10 minutes of being acquitted by a jury of his peers, Mr. Amaya Sanchez attempted to run her down with his car in the parking garage. That didn't sound like something that the man I'd just spent a week trying to case with would ever do.
His attorney says his client remains in ICE custody.
I spoke to his daughter on Friday evening. She's been in touch with our office, and it looked like Friday that Charlotte. I'm not sure where he is now.
An attorney for the sheriff confirms an individual with federal credentials entered the courthouse and inquired about courtroom locations. ICE is communicating with Buncombe sheriffs regarding detainers and warrants. Although that's law, the sheriff is seeking the same notice for any apprehension at or near the courthouse to promote safe apprehension techniques.
It was terrifying for those watching.
James noticed the surprise on the Buncombe County bailiff's face.
It seemed like he was told to back off, and he did.
Now, his attorney actually told us that there was a Buncombe deputy who was escorting him because Amaya Sanchez had requested that after he left that hearing where he was found not guilty and then was picked up by the ICE agents here. Reporting live from outside the Buncombe County Courthouse, Kimberly King, News 13.
Next, I want to show you a lawyer for the Hyundai plant employees. Remember in Georgia, Trump's ICE Gestapo raided a factory, a Hyundai factory where they make batteries. There was about 350 South Korean workers there, all with legal papers, maybe even as many as 400, who were training the American workers how to work in that plant. They were there on a temporary basis with their papers, but then Trump's Gestapo went military style and raided that plant. Let me show you what the lawyer has to say here. Play this clip.
We represent several employees from different Korean companies that were engaged in the plant construction and development. One thing I think that's been unclear through all this is why did ICE, and a specific part of ICE, HSI, go to this plant? As the reporter mentioned, they were looking for 4 Latino workers. That's it. In fact, when ICE went to this plant, we have now found out they didn't understand that there were a lot of Koreans there. The Koreans were never part of the plan, which is why they didn't even bring a single Korean translator with them. It turns out that the vast majority of these Korean workers weren't pounding nails. They weren't building facilities. They were working on what's called after sales service and installation pursuant to valid visas in the United States. Every one of these individuals had entered on a visa. They had told Customs and Border Protection why they were here. For those that actually had visas as opposed to ESTA, they had gone to the consulate and explained they were working for companies that were selling the parts of the plant that create the batteries from their foreign companies. It turns out there's only 3 companies in the entire world that actually make the equipment that allows you to make batteries. And none of those companies are in the United States. These individuals were working for those companies in installing the plant, so the plant could then employ U.S. workers.
And then finally, let me just show you what that raid looked like. Let me show you the vehicles. This is a video that ICE made attacking a Hyundai plant in Georgia with workers with their papers who are on a charter plane going back to South Korea. And this is going to significantly harm the economy. Here's one video, play it.
GSP in position, north side.
Keep coming this way, please.
And here are the people in their shackles. You can see it. Again, I want to make sure I'm always highlighting the independent journalists, citizen journalists, career journalists like Sandy Bacon in pieces like this. And again, you can see and you can support her work as an independent video journalist on Venmo, Sandy-Bacon, on PayPal, Sandy Bacon. She's been doing this for a very long time. She's a consummate professional and someone we're proud to promote here on the MeidasTouch Network. So hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million. And thank you so much for watching.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a
Okay, guys, thank you for watching that. Now, that is very important. This video is very important to the stuff that we're going to look at next. But let me just welcome people that came into the chat. Let me see. DR, thank you for being here. Yes, the woman should be in jail. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Black Titanic, for being here as well. Black Titanic is a content creator, guys, and she's laying low right now because she should be resting. She's sick because she just recently had surgery. Wait, let me see. Oh no, I thought that was my husband. I'm trying to look down, so it's hard to see with the big stone wall we got. So I have to look up, down, and look, trying to look up under the trees too, because there's a little opening where you can see. That's not him. But anyway, she is sick. Let me just, since she's here, I'm going to give her the proper welcome. For anybody that's sick, let me just see. Oh, let me see. Oh no, let me just bring it in. If I can find that video, that's the thing. That is the thing. Let me see. Where did I have it? Here it is. Okay. All right, guys. Let me just do this, and then we'll get back to what we're working on. All right. I'm just trying to let it. Let me just move this down.
Well, hello, Pinkie, and all the subscribers. I made it through my heart surgery. I made it through, y'all. God brought me through.
She made it through surgery and everything. She's doing much better, but she is in pain, as she tells me all the time. Now I can understand that because she had heart surgery, so I would be in pain too. But I never had it, so thank God. But anyway, guys, there is a GoFundMe set up for Black Titanic. I don't have it up. I didn't have time to put it in my slides and everything, but there's a GoFundMe set up for Black Titanic by way of, I think it's True Tea in Black Titanic. But True Tea, I think, is the one, and thank you, True Tea, for doing that. So there's a GoFundMe set up for BT or Omar. So y'all go over there and support her and everything, and we're going to get back to this. But I just hope BT is resting. So you get some rest, and you just sit back and just laugh, okay? Laugh through the pain, okay? So when you see me do some of this crazy stuff, and I don't really understand I be doing crazy stuff, it's just my personality, I guess. Just laugh, Okay, but don't laugh at the other stuff. Just laugh at some of the crazy stuff I'd be doing or saying. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get to the next video because I don't want to waste much time. All right, let me show you all this. This is also. Ooh, I missed my little wave. Ooh, I just realized I don't have my little wavy background and stuff. Okay, that's okay. I can live without it. Everybody got something to say about Miss Tori. I'm not going to even call her a miss. Okay. But
so there were 452 illegals apprehended at the Hyundai mega plant construction site yesterday near Savannah. And I was the one that reported the information that I had to ICE. But it goes beyond just someone working illegally. Let me explain to you. These people are working for slave wages. Some are not getting paid. Some are being trafficked. They send money home to their country. They give money to their handler. They have hardly anything left. They live in homes 5 families deep, have no quality of life. It's modern day slavery. So if you think that ICE is just going in and ripping people out of their jobs, these hardworking people that want a better life, well, guess what? Politicians have really screwed these people because when they came here, they thought they were, hey, the border's open. We're coming in. We're going to get the 5-star treatment and we can go to the big Walmart and we can live in a 5-star hotel. And that's just not how it is. It's very bad conditions, very inhumane. And the Biden administration started a humanitarian crisis. So y'all can't just look at it like they're ripping good people off the job. They're probably saving their lives in the long run.
You know what? Let me just make sure.
So
this woman don't make no sense. This is not making no sense. She is crazy than a roach. She is crazy than a rat. She don't make any sense. So I need her picture back up here. She's not making no sense. She talking about they think they're going to live in a 5-star hotel, 5-star house, this and that. They living in a house 5 families deep. What does that have to do with you? They working for minimum wage. What that got to do with you? The Biden administration haven't done a doggone thing to them. It's the administration we got now. She is so happy about what she did. And talking out the side of her mouth that she doesn't understand the ramifications of what she just did. She is so delusional, so screwed up, so uneducated. She's just ignorant. She's just one of them screwed up people that drink the Kool-Aid and don't even realize she has screwed her own self. Woman, you have screwed yourself. Because you just caused you just caused a whole big problem for Georgia. These people was trying to train. They weren't coming to stay. And you done caused the plant to be shut down, whether it's temporary or long term. You done just got the Korean, South Korea, upset, mad, pissy mad. And in fact, I don't blame them being pissy mad over somebody like you. And think about all the jobs you just lost for your own people. Girl, that's what you call. And this woman trying to run for some type of office. Lord of my, do y'all want to screw up like this in office? Somebody just dumb as dirt. Somebody just dumb as rocks. Oh my Lord. Lord. I don't know what's wrong with her, but it's not my job to try to find out. It's not my job. I ain't got time for stupidity. Okay, y'all just take that. I ain't got time for it. Okay, it's just my job to show stupidity like her. Okay, now, oh Lord, we'll have to come back to the dumb woman that's so proud of her actions. Okay, the dumb woman. So we're gonna hear what Korea got to say about it. South Korea. We ain't talking about the North Korean. Old Korea. We ain't talking about them. Okay? I'm not talking about them. Okay? Because they people wouldn't be here anyway. Okay. Here we go, guys. All I can say, everybody, just we got to be safe. Okay? This is the all the information from the videos will be down in my description box. So that way you can go, if you want to go back to the source, you can look at it and support them. Okay, especially the MeidasTouch. Okay, help them to get to where they need to be. All right. So go support the MeidasTouch and help them to get to where they need to be. Because they're trying to bring out everything. Because some stuff is being tucked away under the rug. So it takes independent media to get this stuff out sometime. I'm not saying all media is bad, but some just scapegoating. All right? So we're going to go ahead and watch this. Oh, let me share it with you. This is in Seoul, South Korea. This is just yesterday. It's the U.S. Embassy under siege in Seoul, Korea. Huge revolt. Do you see them all sitting there? Explode against the orange man. ICE. Hyundai. Humiliation. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play it. Now, let me just say, guys, this is for all Americans, okay? Because when anything happen like this, we're all going to be affected, okay? So don't think Pinkie just shouting out for some other people. No, this is to help all of us, okay? When one fall, we all fall. These big plants that's getting closed, big companies, everything, domino effect. They're going to be in your neighborhood too, domino effect. They busting down doors at your home, domino effect. Your kids can't go to school. Other kids can't go to school. Their kids can't go to school. Domino effect. It affects all of us, okay? That's what I'm trying to let you all see. If they're coming to them, they're going to come to you next. Because you got to remember, do you look like the orange man? Look at that, people and chains around their hands, in their feet.
케이블카에 묶어서 호송했던 그 영상을 보았습니다. 굉장히 전 대한민국 국민으로서 충격을 받았었는데 이런 일이 사실 일어나면 안 되지 않습니까? 특히 이제 한미동맹이란 이름 하에서 최근에 이제 두 정상이 정상회담을 하기도 했었는데 그 이후에 일어나는 일련의 이런 상황들이 사실은 동맹에 맞지 않는 모습들이 보여지기도 하고 또 우리 국민들이 반드시 또 석방을 해내야 되기 때문에 그런 간절한 마음과 또 그런 염원을 가지고 이 자리에 나오게 되었습니다.
한국인을 쇠사슬로 포박을 했었어요. 그래서 도저히 참을 수 없어서 나오게 됐습니다. 우리나라 사람을 동양인이든 서양인이든 그걸 구별하지 말아야 되는데 문제는 그 정당한 사법 처리를 해야 되는 상황이라면 정당한 법 안에서 해야 되는데 그런데 쇠사슬로 마치 소를 다루듯이 연행했다는 그런 소식을 들으니까 매우 분해했었어요.
이재명 정부는 자주적 입장을 분명히 하라.
Okay, guys. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. It speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. I don't have to say anything. That what? Let me bring a picture up. That what this woman here. This woman right here. She's so happy. I wonder if she's waking up every morning just as happy as a peacock. I wonder, did she wake up this morning just as happy as a peacock? I don't know. I ain't got time to fool with crazy. That's crazy. Let me put a picture back up here. I didn't mean to take it in, but that's crazy. She's crazy as a peacock. Okay? Yes, she is. That's crazy as a peacock. I ain't got nothing to say to crazy people. She want to be crazy. She just went, oh, I didn't even know my door was closed back there. I thought it was still open. Okay. Crazy as a peacock. Not a cute peacock at all. Okay? We ain't going to ever say what she did was something nice. Okay? I'm not going to ever say that. Because what she did, it was shameful. What she did it's going to hurt a lot of people. It's going to hurt the people that look like her, that look like me. It's going to hurt a lot of people that look like other people. But I think the people that's most mad at her is South Korea. And then the people that look like her that was planning on getting a job. Because She got them all looking bad. She got them looking bad. People ain't just calling her crazy. They want to know, what the heck wrong with this woman? What the heck did she do? I mean, it's hard for me not to show the crazy. Okay? Show her crazy.
So I wanted to take a moment this morning to talk about something very serious. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. And I will first tell you that in the Marine Corps, I was drugged and raped by 5 Marines. It's a heavily documented case at the VA. Okay, I go to ongoing therapy. And I just want to say this. Some of the speeches seemed a little flamboyant. Trump was brought up, but there's all these people that didn't get brought up. One of them is an actress who claims that she was a victim of Epstein, but there's no court documentation, no public documentation, no flight logs, no photos, nothing connecting her to Epstein. Now, I wouldn't anticipate that most people will.
Didn't she just say she was a victim when she was serving? I could have sworn she just said that. But then she turned right around and said one of the survivors from the Epstein, there's no, she's trying to say no receipts. How are you going to tell another woman that because you don't think, because you're drinking the Kool-Aid, that there's no receipts, no evidence? Do you have evidence? Do you have evidence? Now, a lot of women don't have no evidence at all. But you don't condemn what they say happened to them. But then you want people to believe what happened to you. Woman. Ain't got nothing to say. Just don't wake up being stupid. You cannot say that about what happened to another woman and then want everybody to believe what happened to you. You want us to believe you, but not somebody else. Woman. Okay. I'm good.
Lie about sexual assault. But I just want to say now, that rally was funded by, it's called the
Wait, I don't know why.
Tides Center. And it is an NGO that was heavily funded by George Soros. I'm questioning why this didn't come out during Biden. I'm questioning why would Epstein rave about Trump prior to him even being president?
Why does she keep bringing up Biden's name? We are in 2025. Biden is somewhere probably sitting on his couch watching a football or basketball game or watching the news or drinking his coffee. Well, you can still drink coffee at this time of day. He's probably somewhere just looking out the window, enjoying himself, or sitting down with his wife, having a great old time. They're probably out somewhere having lunch or getting ready to go meet friends. He's probably with his grandkids, rolling around on the floor, walking in the garden. So why are you bothering him? Why do you keep bringing up his name? Deflection. She's trying to deflect. She wants you to look over here. Forget what she did. Forget what's going on. And forget who's in office. She wants you to look over here. She's trying to get you to look over here. Take responsibility.
When he was in the company of people like Prince Andrew, why did one of the girls shift her entire script in the middle of her speech, which I'll find? Now, I'm not saying that they're all lying. I question some of the speeches, but I will say this. You are one sick individual if you ever lie about being a victim of sexual assault. And that is coming from a survivor with a horrific story. and I'm just going to say it. I hope all of you are telling the truth, because now that your names are out there, we will continue to dig. We want evidence. We want photos. We want flight logs. We want proof before you start throwing people that we care about and respect under the bus. One of them being President Trump. So I wanted to take.
Is she making any sense to y'all? She got me flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say. I never not know what to say. She got me. I guess she woke up stupid again this morning. She woke up as being an ignorant woman again. She woke up as one of those stupid is and stupid does women. She don't want you to believe none of them women, but you better believe her. You better believe her story, but don't believe them. But she's proud of what she did. She's proud of the fact that she called ICE on the Hyundai factory. She's proud that all those people are gone. But we know what a detention center looks like, because we have seen on countless footage what and how horrible the situation is in those, and how they move you around so that way nobody can realize where you at or find you. They want to keep you here for a few days or a week and then move you somewhere else and move you so they can have no trace of you. So when your family come looking for you, oh, they don't know. Nobody know nothing. But South Korea said, no, you ain't going to take my people in those horrible conditions. You ain't putting them in a detention center. Oh, no, I'm coming to get them. As a matter of fact, I'm sending a higher up to come down here and get them. A top leader to come down here and get them. Yeah. Although some people just crazy. For being an American myself, born here and raised here, lived here all my life, I still think that's crazy. I don't think you have to do that to people when they come in over to train you guys in your state. Because you live there, don't you? Train you guys in your state. I don't care what color you are, that later on was going to be working there. Probably everybody, whether you're white, black, Asian, it doesn't matter. Hispanic, probably was going to be getting a job there once everything is said and done. But I guess nobody probably going to get a job there because they're going to be afraid to go there. Korea said they probably not even going to send their people back to train nobody. Because I understand there's only 3 places that do the work that they do. One is shut down right now. And I don't know whether those other 2 is in the U.S. I don't know. So, y'all better think about it before y'all start calling ICE on these companies and then these people houses and all this stuff. Think about what you want that to happen to you. What you want that to happen to you. Think about the kids. If you don't want to think about the parents, the mothers and the fathers, think about those kids. Some people got small babies. Think about the kids. Everybody want to say, I'm doing it for the kids. I'm doing it to, no, and she talking about she doing it because they was being worked as slave laborers. Well, I mean, you weren't doing it for them. because what you said didn't make no sense. Now you hopping on something else. She need to go. She need to go and sit down. Go get you some coffee and sit your drunk self down. She may not be drunk, but she talking drunk, okay? She talking crazy. Oh, let me just get rid of her. Sometimes you can't stand stupid for too long. You can stand it for some time, but not that long. Okay? Now, let me just pull up. Let me see something. Give me 1 second, guys. Ooh. Shoulders start to kick up again. Oh, Lord. Let's show them I have to let my desk down again. That shoulder's kicking up. Let me see. Is this the one I wanted to show? Because okay. I want to show you all this. I put this in my list to show today because I want to show you all what a domino effect looked like. Okay? And when I say a domino effect, you're doing something to hurt another group of people, but you didn't realize it's going to affect you too. You thought you're supposed to take, well, you should have took the man at his word, what he was saying, and stop trying to, destroy other people's lives. Not knowing that the same thing you're trying to make sure you vote to destroy other people's lives, but you're destroying yours in the same return. Okay? This is KED Channel 7. But you got your own self in a bind. And let me see when this is. This is, okay. This is last week, okay? But I'm going to show you. The reason why I'm showing this, I'm going to show you what a domino effect looked like. This is when you're being stupid and you're thinking, okay, I'm going to get rid of all of those. But don't you have those same people working for you? Then you thought the black people going to come there and do your job, do the job for you. No. Then you say, then y'all say, can y'all help us now? Nope. You got yourself in this mess by yourself. I'm not, the shoulder, guys. Woo, that pain is kicking up in this shoulder. And I need to keep this arm still. Okay. Y'all, because you have torn rotator cuffs twice. 1 year, and then you tear it again in another year. Oh, Lord. It don't heal just as quickly as you think. Just because you had surgery, you had this done and that done and all this done, physical therapy for over 1.5 years on it, that don't mean it's healed. I'm in pain, but I'm going to bring y'all the story. There's enough about me. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, here we go. The reason why I'm bringing this, because in my thumbnail, just like I said, let me do this again. Just like I said, the woman, she effed up. A lot of them effed up. But I'm not blaming y'all no more. I'm just letting y'all see, oh, Lord, I got to take something. I'm just letting y'all see the domino effect of what's happening. The domino effect of what's happening. Okay? And it's not going to just hurt the people that you was trying to get out of here. Because didn't he say criminals? Do y'all see who's going away? Some of y'all gonna have to file bankruptcy, and I don't wish that on nobody. Some of y'all losing everything. I don't wish that on nobody either. But wake the F up. Okay, here we go. And stop drinking all that Kool-Aid.
Evening to you. We begin tonight with hundreds of struggling Arkansas farmers pleading for emergency federal funding amid a farm economy crisis.
Channel 7's Andrew Mobley attended a meeting between farmers and federal officials earlier today in Brookland in northeast Arkansas and has more tonight. Andrew.
Almost everything that could go wrong for Arkansas farmers did go wrong this year, and it's so bad that many are facing bankruptcy or even the closure of farms that have been passed down for generations. A dismal global market and plunging commodity prices mean there's little to no hope of breaking even for many farmers, even as sky-high input costs rise because of inflation and now tariffs. Not to mention bad weather earlier.
That's their farms have been, and I heard this and I knew this. Farms have been passed down through generations. And then it takes the person that last inherited the farm in the current day. Got the farm now. Your parents or your pappy or your mama or whoever passed it down from their mama and their mama and their mama and granddaddy and everything. And then you get it. The dumb one. The dumb one. The foolish one. The uneducated one get it. That falls for anything. They see a slick talker talking and oh. Now, your ancestors are looking down up on you, or if your mama or your grandmama is still alive, they looking at you and thinking, what the hell did you do? I'm going to play and show you what they did.
In the year.
This time last year, the rice price was about 40% higher than it is now. The inputs costs have gone up. So after a horrible year last year, where most farmers in Arkansas Delta lost money, this year's going to be worse.
Though President Trump's big, beautiful bill provided a much-needed update to safety net subsidies for farmers, they won't see those federal dollars until late next year, by which time some have projected that as many as 1/4 or even 1/3 of Arkansas farmers will face bankruptcy or be forced to leave the business amid the crisis the American ag economy is currently in. It's already taken its toll this year.
I'm a sixth-generation farmer from Newport, and we made a decision to go out this year in the spring. So my son will not be the seventh generation on our farm.
5 of my customers have committed suicide.
Wait, let me put up the, wait, so you all can hear, because it was kind of hard to hear what that lady said. I don't want to take it back that far. I want y'all to hear what that lady said, okay? They're crying now. They are crying out for help now. But you didn't think it was going to hit you. You didn't think he was talking about you. You didn't think he was talking about the workers that you had. You didn't think. Wait now, let's put it this way. Did you hire a lot of criminals and you wanted him to come and get your criminals? Did you hire a lot of criminals? Hispanic criminals? And you want him to come pick up your criminal Hispanic workers on your farm? That's just a question I'm asking. If you didn't hire a whole lot of criminals, then why did they send them to get your people, your workers? Why? Oh, you didn't think he meant your workers, your good workers. And these was hardworking people. I don't think a criminal want to come and work in the boiling hot sun. They don't want to be out there so they can rob somebody. They want to be out there so they can steal a car or rob a bank or something. They ain't got time to be sitting there working for low wages when they can go rob a bank or something. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Or commit a pyramid scheme or something. So I guess the people you hired was honest, hardworking people that didn't have time. How can they be criminals if they're working for you every day? Maybe in the past they done something, but maybe they turned their life around. And people have a right to turn their life around. I'm not saying I'm voting. I'm standing up for the criminals. No, but somebody hired these people. Did you hire them? Is it your farm? Were you or your wife hired these people to work on your farm, and you didn't think they was going to get taken away? Oh, you probably did. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you did. If you did, then he said you thought black people was going to come and work for on the farm. I don't know why you thought that. Because no, we ain't about to work in no field. Probably did that, done that. And if they do work in a field somewhere, it's because they can't find no jobs in no other state or any in their state or whatever. That's by choice that they work there, not because your workers are gone. Now you're crying. I'm not gloating. I'm just trying to let y'all see the domino effect. The domino effect is farms have been in generational from family to family. May be gone. You may be walking away from your farm. No, you're not walking away. You're forced to leave the farm. Your grandpappy's farm, your grandmama's farm, your great-grandmama, your ancestry farm. Oh, you just thought they was going to shut down the black farmers, huh? The black farmers? No. They're used to working their farms without all the benefits that y'all got from the government. Because they had to work hard. They worked hard. Their ancestors worked your farm for many years. So they know how to work hard and work with what they got. Okay. Now, I don't wish this on nobody, because wishing this on somebody would be a domino effect for America. It would be a domino effect for everybody. Okay, you see what I'm saying? I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, because I don't want the domino effect to hit us, everybody in America. Do y'all want the Great Depression again? I'm not saying we are getting ready to happen or it's going on now, but I'm saying you have to look back. Think before you strike. Think, guys. Think before you do stupid stuff. Think before you call ICE on somebody. Think about what you're doing. Is that going to benefit you anyway? Is that hurting, whatever they do, is that hurting you?
Though President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill provided a much-needed update to safety net subsidies for farmers, they won't see those federal dollars until late next year, by which time some have projected that as many as 1/4 or even 1/3 of Arkansas farmers will face bankruptcy or be forced to leave the business amid the crisis the American ag economy is currently in. It's already taken its toll this year.
I'm a sixth-generation farmer from Newport, and we made a decision to go out this year in the spring. So my son will not be the seventh generation on our farm.
5 of my customers have committed suicide. That's how serious that this is.
Did y'all just hear what she just said? 5 of her customers, read it right here. 5 of her customers,
Today, Arkansas farmers gathered to share their struggles with
have committed unaliving. Now, I don't know whether she's telling the truth, because they tend to stretch the truth. You know, they're trying to stretch a lie to make it the truth. just like somebody else we know stretch the truth to make it a lie. You repeat it enough, it becomes true to them. But I'm not saying the woman lying. I don't know. But look at all these people in this room. Look at all these people in this airplane hangar or whatever that is, where they all sitting down. Y'all see that? They're hurting. You can tell they hurting. You can look at them. They sitting there because they want to be there. They're sitting there because they have to be there. Because they want answers. They want help. They're begging for help.
Staffers from the state's congressional delegation pleading for Arkansas lawmakers on Capitol Hill and the governor to convince President Trump to provide emergency funding to help them make it to next year.
We have to have ad hoc payments right now to make it through this year.
If there's no emergency funding this year, there will be 1 out of 3 farmers will file bankruptcy.
Their cries for help did not appear to fall on deaf ears.
We're going to take your message. We're going to get it back to D.C. We're going to do everything we can to get you the help you need.
Until the federal government steps in to save them, farmers have no one to turn to but God.
The farmers, in my opinion, dear Lord, and it's only my opinion, are closer to thee than anyone else on this earth.
You see they all praying? You see this, guys. They got their heads down. They are praying. They praying to the whole Almighty God to help them. Why aren't they praying to the orange man? Why aren't they praying to their administration? They begging for help. But do the current administration hear their plea? Have they seen this video? Have they seen this news, ABC 7 news coverage of this? Have they seen it? Do they care to see it? Or if they have seen it, I ain't got time for that. Let me go out here and spread some more lies. Are these actors? Because I know, like the woman said, those women was actors. Are these actors here, or are they real people with real struggling crisis going on right now? Are they about to lose their farms? Or are they about to file bankruptcy? Is this real, or I'm asking Tori, is this real? Are they about to lose everything? Do you think these people want to be on TV praying that they're struggling, that they're about to lose a farm that they was passed down from generation? I don't see many black people. Let me see. In here. Well, I think I may see one. I don't know whether he's black or not, though. He's just dark. But anyway, black farmers already trying to figure it out. Because you know why? They're used to not getting the help. They're used to working hard. They're used to doing this. I'm not trying to pick on no race or nobody. But see what you asked for? See what you're getting? I'm not gloating because I don't want nobody to lose their farm, because they probably stuff that they help America with their produce, whatever with their wheat, with their grain, whatever it is. They help feed starving families. They help feed America. They help feed other countries. So I don't wish this on anybody. Okay? I'm just showing y'all. This is why you don't be dumb like Tori, like that woman, and still haven't taken accountability.
Because we deal with your earth every day. Dear Lord, we're hurting you, Lord. We can't help what's happened to us.
It's hard not to be moved by the cries of the people who put food on your table. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
Drew, thanks so much. And in a joint statement, Senators John Bozeman and Tom Cotton, along with Congressman Rick Crawford, write that they are happy to continue to hear from farmers around Northeast Arkansas and promise that relief is coming. They also say, we are proud to have delivered multiple forms of key support and assistance that combined total over $80 billion since last December. These reforms and investments, once implemented, will help address economic challenges and natural disasters to preserve family farms.
Y'all do believe that? You asked me, do I believe that, what she just said? No, not what she just said, that statement. Y'all see, that's why I'm looking like this, because I don't believe a goddamn thing she just said. Okay? Don't believe nothing on that statement, put it like that. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Let me just make sure before we leave. I just want to bring that out to you all. Okay? I just want to bring that out to you. We're not going to stay long, guys. But I just want you all to know. This is hurting everybody. It's not just hurting you. It could be hurting your neighbor, whether you like them or not. Okay? It could hurt everybody. So I hope y'all got something from this and see what stupid does. See what can happen, even if you wake up the next morning and you still think what you did was a good thing. And you talking about how you I guess you looked at, you were saving them. Now you got them in a concentration camp. You don't know whether those people on medication that need their medication, you know they ain't going to get no medication. You know what happens when they go to those concentration camps, woman. You know. They're not heard from again. They don't give them no treatment. They don't give them no food. They be in Alligator Alley or some other horrible conditions. They're shipped off to countries that they don't know nothing about. If they do stay in America, they probably out there with the apps running from the alligators, bug mosquitoes all over them, sleeping on hard concrete floors or rock floors, if they got a floor. Don't even have a bed to sleep in. They sleep on the floor with a piece of foil or something over them. And they ain't got a bathroom where they can just go to the bathroom whenever they get ready. They ain't got no shower where they can go shower, okay? The conditions are horrible. The people in prison got it better than them. And a lot of people in prison probably committed a crime. Well, y'all picking up people on their way to work or on their way to school or walking the dog down the street or selling flowers on the street. They've been there for years selling the same flowers. This is an old person. You think that old person been there every day? Do they have time? If they've been there every day on the street selling the same flowers on the same corner, you think they got time to be out there robbing somebody in the middle of the day? They trying to make them some money. If you see a person just like this young man, I'm gonna here it is right now. Is this it? This is a story of a young man. I'm going to show this. This is a young man. He's a veteran. This is one of the videos I wanted to show you anyway. Though. This young man is a veteran. Oh my God. He was on his way to work. On his way to work. This is going to be the last video, but I want to show this because this don't make no sense to me. And this don't make no sense. This information is going to be down in my description box below my video. Okay, guys? Oh, here we go. I want y'all to hear his story. This is after this 8-minute, 21-second video. Then we can getting ready to go. But I did have this one waiting anyway. So he's sharing his story of what happened. Y'all remember this raid? This was at another place where they stormed the place, blocked off the streets, and and trying to take these people in the middle of the day at this factory. Yes. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. Guys. That's the young man. That's the young man. He's standing outside of his car because he needs to get past him so he can go to work. And he's trying to get their attention to ask them, can he drive his car through? Can he pass them, get through? Because he's driving on the road. He's trying to get through and they're blocking him. You see what I'm saying? Just keep him. So he is not there fighting or doing anything. He's trying to get to work. And he got a family. So he's going to miss his 3-year-old daughter's birthday. He's going to miss work for days, get locked up for 3 days, just turn his life upside down, and then get injured all in the process. And I think this is the young man is suing right now, suing them.
Pay close attention to those ICE agents surrounding the white car in the background, because back in early July, when ICE descended on farmland in Ventura County, California, a U.S. citizen and Army veteran, George Reeves, got caught up in the crossfire and felt the full force of Donald Trump's anti-immigrant bigotry. This other piece of footage shows a more complete picture of what unfolded while Reeves tried to leave the scene.
He exited his car and tried to tell the officers he was going to work legally as a citizen. Agents then surrounded his car, banging on his windows. George, he tried to back away from the agents, but was pepper sprayed. His car engulfed. He says when he then was pinned down by 2 officers and then arrested. George was held for 3 days at the Metropolitan Detention Center in downtown Los Angeles. No charges were filed. He had no access to an attorney, and he missed his 3-year-old daughter's birthday.
Reddit says he clearly identified himself as a citizen, but federal agents ignored him. They smashed the window of his car and dragged him out at gunpoint. The U.S. veteran then spent 3 days in detention without ever being charged with a crime. He was denied a phone call, legal representation, and medical care, despite being pepper sprayed and tear gassed during the raid. His family had no idea where he was or how to contact him.
Reeves' case and all of the other similar cases we've seen are exactly why we've been so outspoken in sounding the alarm about the dangers these operations expose our fellow Americans to. Any assault and infringement on the civil rights of the marginalized is an attack on everyone else's civil rights. And you just need to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, citizen or not, to be subjected to that brutality yourself.
They eventually break my driver's side window. Immediately after breaking my window, another agent sticks his arm through and sprays me with OC in the face. And they continue to drag me out of the car, throw me to the ground. Multiple officers, takes multiple officers to detain me for some reason, even though I have OC in my face and I can't breathe. My hands are already behind my back. I have an agent kneeling on my back and another agent kneeling on my neck. All I'm telling them I can't breathe because of the OC in my face and the tear gas in my lungs. They didn't care to listen, and they still abused their power.
You presented identifications showing that you were a U.S. citizen. They didn't bat an eye at that?
They didn't even allow me to show identification. They asked for my social security number. They asked, that's the only thing they asked for is like my social on a piece of paper and what I filled out.
So you were trying to identify yourself multiple times here, your name, where you were born, your social security number, to no avail?
No one cared that I was a citizen. They booked us and everything. They threw us into a cell. They didn't care to check on any medical, any like issues wrong with us. They didn't care about what happened to us or anything or why we're even there. They just put us in a cell without anything, phone call, attorney, speaking to anyone. They just threw us in a cell.
There's all these parts of process that happen if you get arrested for something that are required by the Constitution and by subsequent judicial opinions. You just sat in a cell for 3 days?
Yes, I sat in a cell for 3 days.
Could you call somebody? Could you talk to anyone?
No, they didn't let me call anyone. They didn't let me talk to a lawyer. They didn't even let me shower when I was covered in tear gas and CO spray and my body was burning. Knowing that I would miss my daughter's birthday, that was the biggest one for me. It's hard, if I'm being honest. Just knowing that I will never get that chance to know that I wasn't there. Wasn't able to get her gift. So it's a terrible feeling. I missed a lot. I missed a lot when they locked me up, and there was just a lot to deal with and a lot that happened. I just can't wrap my head around it, if I'm being honest with you.
What I find so disturbing about how law enforcement treated George Reitz is, well, the blatant disregard for his humanity and his rights. Here's a U.S. citizen, an Iraq War veteran, on his way to his job as a security guard who encountered an ICE roadblock. Instead of being treated like a fellow American, he was treated like a criminal. An officer broke his car window, pepper sprayed him, and then dragged him out of his car, forcing him to the ground, putting a knee on his neck and back, even though he was not resisting. This is a man who was covered in tear gas, pepper spray, yet he wasn't allowed to shower in the 3 days he was held. They detained him without checking his ID, held him in an isolation cell. No communication, no hearing before a judge, no access to an attorney, no phone calls, no family, held for 3 days, 3 nights, never charged with a crime, released without a single apology. He even missed his daughter's 3rd birthday. His pleas for an explanation were met with silence. Now, it's been a month since he was first detained, held in custody for all that time. He's going on the offensive. Reitz is fighting the Trump administration the best way he can right now.
What he's done now is file administrative claims against the federal agencies that are involved. And the reason for that is that there's a statute called the Federal Tort Claims Act. And it is one of the most viable ways to hold the federal government accountable for violating people's constitutional rights. When he was released, he was given a form that just says he was detained pursuant to arrest. That's no explanation for his 3-day, 3-night detention, much less without a phone call, without a hearing before a judge, without access to an attorney, without a shower, with pepper spray all over his body. These are basic violations of Georgia's federal constitutional rights and his rights under California law.
It's important to hold everyone accountable, to make sure that no one is above the law. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do. Everyone has to follow the law. Everyone needs to be held accountable. And I think that's super important, especially for people who don't get the chance to speak or are too scared to speak. Someone has to hold people accountable.
This case directly undermines the administration's played out defense that they're only going after criminals. George Reitz is a U.S. citizen, Army veteran with no criminal record. He's exactly the kind of person the government is supposed to protect, not illegally detain. This case proves that when law enforcement is weaponized for political purposes, no one's safe. Trump administration has blurred the lines between law enforcement, the military, a political militia, and the future may hold for all of us if Donald Trump and the Republicans continue to weaponize law enforcement and the military against civilians under the guise of promoting safety, reducing crime. Complete breakdown of our civil liberties. That's what it is. We need an independent legal system, and we need to be free of these attacks, this dangerous path. George Reitz said he's fighting for others, not just himself. He's doing his part to repair the relationship between us and our government, just as he did his part when he served in Iraq.
Yes. Guys, y'all see? Y'all see. One day, it could be you. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank everybody for watching the video, coming to the live. So if you do watch it, do the replay, make sure you leave a comment. I would love to hear what you all think. And thank you all for everything, guys. I'm going to go ahead and let this be it. All right. And bye-bye, guys.
Home. Will you please come home? Will you please come home?